ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, 8ನೇ ತರಗತಿ ಗಣಿತ ವಿಷಯದ ಘಟಕ ಆದಂಥ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲ್ಯಾಟರಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊನೆಯ ಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. Dear students, in the previous class we shall discuss about linear equations, one variables, and also playing with numbers, and we are discuss some of the problems related to that one. Okay, now in this one, according to the understanding the quadrilateral unit, we are able to know some concepts. Those are called what is kite, what is parallelogram, what is square, what are the properties of parallelogram, what is quadrilaterals. Such a one we are today discussing about the problems based on parallelograms. The problems based on parallelograms, those are the exercise points 3.3 given. First example, first one, given a parallelogram ABCD, complete each statement along with the definition or property used. This is the given parallelogram ABCD. Okay, first one, we find AD is equal to dash, angle DCB is equal to dash, third one OC is equal to dash, fourth one the angle DAB plus the angle MDA is equal to dash. Okay, here we consider as the monitoring of the sum of the alternating angles. We have to discuss about how to solve this one. ABCD is a parallelogram. According to the parallelogram, in a parallelogram, the opposite sides are parallel and equal. The opposite sides are parallel and equal. Therefore, first one AD is equal to BC, because the opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. The opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Similarly, angle DCB is equal to angle DAB angle, because the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. The opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Third one, students, OC is equal to dash. Observe here, OC is equal to OA, because the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Next one is the angle DAB plus angle CDA is equal to 180 degree, because the sum of the alternate angles of a parallelogram is 180. Okay, next one, students. Second one, consider the following parallelograms. Find the value of the unknowns x, y, z. Okay, consider the following parallelograms. Observe, student, first one parallelogram A, B, C, D. It is a parallelogram. Okay, we find x, y, z in the following figure. We know that angle x plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. In a parallelogram, the adjacent angles are 180. Degree. Therefore, x plus 100 degree is equal to 180 degree, because x plus 100 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 180 minus 100. Therefore, angle x is equal to 180 minus 100. That is equal to 180 minus 100 is equal to 80. Therefore, angle x is equal to 80 degree. Similarly, second one is z plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Because the adjacent angles are 180. Therefore, angle z is equal to 180 minus 100 is equal to 80 degree. Okay, because angle y is equal to angle b is equal to 100 degree because opposite angles are equal. Similarly, angle x is equal to angle z, that is equal to 80 degree because the opposite angles in a parallelogram are equal. Next, second one figure is, observe your second one. 50 plus x is equal to 180. Therefore, x is equal to 180 minus 50 is equal to 130 degree, students. Okay, is it understood? Angle x is equal to 130. Therefore, angle x is equal to angle y. Y is equal to 130 because the opposite angles of a parallelogram. Therefore, next one is angle z is equal to angle x equal to 130 because corresponding angles. Next, third one is angle x is equal to 90 degree, given that the angle x is equal to 90 degree because the vertically opposite angles. Therefore, y plus 30 plus 90 is equal to 180 because the sum of the interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, angle y is equal to 180 minus 120, that is equal to 60 degree. Therefore, angle z is equal to angle y is equal to 60 degree because the alternate angles are equal. Next, in fourth one figure, you have to observe this one. In fourth one figure, okay, this is fourth one. Angle 80 plus x is equal to 180. Therefore, x is equal to 100 degree. Okay. Therefore, x is equal to 100 degree. Similarly, same z plus angle b is equal to 180. Therefore, z is equal to 80 degree. Z is equal because x is equal to 180 minus 80, x is equal to 100 degree. Similarly, y is equal to 80 degree because opposite angles in the parallelogram equal. Therefore, z is equal to x angle, that is also 100 degree because opposite angles in a parallelogram are equal. Similarly, z plus angle b is equal to 180 degree because the adjacent angles. Angle z is equal to 80 degree. Corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, fifth one figure. Observe the fifth one figure. This is the fifth one figure. Okay. This is 120 degree. This is 40 plus z degree. This is x, here y. Okay, observe this one. You have to consider this one. Okay, y is equal to 112 degree is given opposite angles of a quadrilateral. Therefore, x plus y is equal to 40 degree. X plus y plus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree because the sum of the interior angle of a triangle is 180. According to that one, x plus 120, 112 plus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, x plus 152 degree is equal to 180. Therefore, x is equal to 180 minus 152, that is equal to 28 degree. Therefore, angle z is equal to angle x is equal to 28 degree, students. Okay, this is the solution of the given equation. Next, third one is, can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram if angle D plus angle B is equal to 180? Then AB is equal to, second one, AB is equal to DC is equal to 8 centimeter, AD is equal to 4 centimeter, BC is equal to 4.4 centimeter. Third one is angle A is equal to 70 degree and angle C is equal to 65 degree Therefore, here we consider the solution. ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD is a quadrilateral. Okay, be a parallelogram if angle D plus angle B is equal to 180. Angle D plus angle B is equal to 180. Therefore, angle D plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. It may or may not be. Okay, it may or may not be. Next, second one is AB is equal to DC is equal to 8 centimeter. Therefore, AD is equal to 4 centimeter. BC is equal to 4.4 centimeter. Okay, not possible because a pair of opposite sides are not equal. Because the pair of opposite sides are not equal. Third one is angle A is equal to 70 degree and angle C is equal to 65 degree. Not possible because opposite angles are not equal. Next, fourth one question, students. Draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram but has exactly two opposite angles of equal measures. Okay, draw a rough figure of quadrilateral because ABCD is a quadrilateral. The rough figure of a quadrilateral, then angle A is equal to 110 degree, angle C is equal to 1 degree because the opposite angles of a quadrilateral are equal 110 110. Okay, this is the solution of the fourth one. The next one is the fifth one question. The measure of two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. Find the measure of each of the angles of the parallelogram. Okay, observe here. This is the ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, the measure of two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. Find the measure of each of the angles of the parallelogram. Therefore, angle A is to angle B is equal to 3:2. Let angle A is equal to 3x and angle B is equal to 2x. Therefore, 3x plus 2x is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, 3x plus 2x, 5x is equal to 180 degree. X is equal to 36 degree. Therefore, angle A is equal to 3x, that is equal to 3 into 36 is equal to 108 degree. Let angle B is equal to 2x, that is equal to 2 into 36 degree, that is 72 degree. Angle C is equal to angle A, that is equal to 108 degree. Angle D is equal to angle B, that is equal to 72 degree. Angle D is equal to angle B, that is 72 degree. Angle D is equal to angle B, that is 72 degree. Okay, next question is, two adjacent angles of a parallelogram have equal measure. Two adjacent angles of a parallelogram have equal measure. Find the measure of each of the angles of a parallelogram. Two adjacent angles of a parallelogram have equal measure. Find the measure of each of the angles of a parallelogram. Therefore, ABCD is a parallelogram. Two adjacent angles of parallelogram have equal measures. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle B. These two adjacent angles are equal measures. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle B. Here we consider, therefore, angle A is equal to angle B. Therefore, angle C is equal to angle D. Because the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Okay. Therefore, all angles of a parallelogram are equal and it is 90 degree. And the all angles of a parallelogram and equal, those are all equal to 90 degree. Next to seventh one question, students. The question is like that. The adjacent figures OF is a parallelogram. Okay, OHPE, HOPE. Okay, the adjacent figure HOPE is a parallelogram. This is the parallelogram. Okay, observe the figure. HOPE is a parallelogram. Find the angles measures. Find the angle measures x, comma, y, comma, and z. Okay, we have to find x angle, y angle, and z angle. State the properties you use to find them. You have to use the which property of a parallelogram are used to find the problems. Okay, first one is angle HOP plus 70 degree. Okay, angle HOP plus 70 degree is equal to 180 because a ray stand on a straight line. The sum of the two adjacent angles is 180 degree because the linear pair of a straight line. That is the linear pair of a straight line is 180 degree. Therefore, angle HOP is equal to 180 minus 70, that is equal to 110 degree. Angle HOP is equal to 180 minus 70 is equal to 110 degree. Therefore, angle X is equal to X is equal to HOP is equal to 110 opposite angles. X is equal to HOP is equal to 110, that is opposite angles. Therefore, EHO is equal to 70 degree. EHO is equal to 70 degree because corresponding angles. EHO is equal to 70 degree because corresponding angles. Therefore, Z is equal to 70 minus 40, that is equal to 30 degree. Therefore, Z is equal to 70 minus 40 is equal to 30 degree. Therefore, Y plus Z plus HOP angle is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, Y plus Z plus HOP is equal to 180 degree. We have to See this one. Sum of three interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. According to that one, y plus 30 degree plus 110 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, y plus 30 plus 110 is equal to 140 degree. Therefore, y plus 140 degree is equal to 180 degree. Again, 140 transfer to left side to right side from LHS to RHS. Then y plus 140 is equal to, okay, 1 y is equal to 140 minus 180 minus 140, that is equal to 40 degree. That is equal to 40 degree. Next one question, students. The following figures GUNS and RUNS, GUNS and RUNS, GUNS and RUNS are parallelograms. Find x and y. Find x and y. The length are in centimeters. Observe that figures, student. First one is GUNS. Okay, this is, okay, the side length of this one is 3y minus 1. The side length of this one is 18. The NS is 26 centimeter. Similarly, GS is 3x. Like that, we have to find the value of x and y in these two figures. We have to, in a first figure, in a parallelogram GUNS, 3x is equal to 18 because the opposite sides are equal. That is equal to x is equal to 18 divided by 3. 3 1 ja 3 6 ja, x is equal to 6 centimeter. Similar, 3y minus 1 is equal to 26. 3y minus 1 is equal to 26. 3y is equal to 26 plus 1, that is equal to 27 centimeter. Is it right? Therefore, y is equal to 27 divided by 3. 3 1 ja 3 9 ja, y is equal to 9 centimeter. Y is equal to 9 centimeter. In a parallelogram, y is equal to 9 centimeter. Next one is, in a parallelogram RUNS, in a parallelogram RUNS, y plus 70 is equal to 20. Y is equal to 20 minus 7 is equal to 13 centimeter. Y plus 7 is equal to 20. That is equal to y is equal to 20 minus 7 is equal to 13 centimeter. Next, therefore, y x plus y is equal to 16. X plus 13 is equal to 16. Therefore, x is equal to 3 centimeter. Therefore, x is equal to 3 centimeter. Therefore, x is equal to 3 centimeter. Okay, next one is, observe this figure. Okay, observe the figure. In the above figure, both RISK and CLUE both are parallelograms. They are given, both are parallelograms. Find the value of x. Find the value of x. Okay, we have to discuss this one. In a parallelogram, the opposite angles are equal. Therefore, we have to discuss that one. Angle R is equal to 180 minus 120 is equal to 60 degree. Angle R is equal to 60. Angle S is equal to 60. Similarly, angle L is equal to 7. Therefore, angle E is equal to 70 degree. 60 plus 70, 130, 130. Okay, next 180 minus 130, that is equal to 50 degree. Therefore, x is given, that is always equal to 50 degree. Okay, therefore, here observe that one. Angle K is equal to angle RIS is equal to 120 degree because the opposite angles in a parallelogram. Therefore, angle RIS plus ISK is equal to 180 degree because adjacent angles. Therefore, ISK is equal to 180 minus 120, that is equal to 60 degree. Therefore, angle L is equal to angle CEU, that is equal to 70 degree. Angle L is equal to angle CEU, that is equal to 70 degree because the opposite angles. Because the opposite angles. Next, angle X plus angle E plus angle S is equal to 180. Angle X plus angle E plus angle S is equal to 180 degree. Okay, because equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, therefore sum of the interior angle of a triangle is 180. Therefore, x plus 60 plus 70 is equal to 180. Therefore, x plus 60 plus 70 that is equal to 130. Therefore x is equal to 180 minus 130. Therefore x is equal to 50 degree. Therefore x is equal to 50 degree, students. That is x is equal to 50 degree. Next, explain how this figure is a trapezium. Which of its two sides are parallel? Explain how this figure is a trapezium. Which of its two sides are parallel? Observe this figure. The figure is K, L, M, N. In this one, KL and NM are parallel sides. Okay, this will be solved by using the rule. Here, angle M plus angle L is equal to 100 plus 80 degree, that is 180 degree. Because sum of the interior angles is 180. Therefore, angle MN parallel to KL, hence KLMN is a trapezium. Therefore, KLMN is a trapezium. Next question, find the another angle of a angle C in the figure if AB parallel to CD. This is the figure AB, CD. Angle B is 120 degree. We have to AB parallel to CD. Find angle C. Okay, we have to find angle C. Therefore, angle C plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle C is equal to 180 minus angle B. That is, angle M is equal to MC angle is equal to 180 minus 120. That is equal to 60 degree. Next, question number 12. Find the measure of angle P and angle S if SP are Q in the figure. If you find angle R, is there more than one method to find angle P? Observe this figure. P, Q, R, S. Observe the figure P, Q, R, S. Okay, angle Q is equal to 130 degree and angle R is equal to 90 degree. Angle R is equal to 90 degree. Okay, if we measure angle P and angle S, we have to discuss that one. Angle R plus angle S is equal to 180 degree. Angle R plus angle S is equal to 180. That is equal to 90 plus angle S is equal to 180. Therefore, angle S is equal to 90. Therefore, angle S is equal to 90 degree. Angle R plus angle S is equal to 180 degree. That is 90 plus S angle is equal to 180. That is angle S is equal to 90. Here we consider angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S is equal to 360 degree. Angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S is equal to 360 degree. Therefore, angle P plus 130 plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360 degree plus 90. Angle P plus 130 plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360 degree. Therefore, angle P plus 130 degree is equal to 360 degree. Therefore, angle P is equal to 360 minus 310 degree. Sorry, this is 310 degree. Okay, angle P is equal to 360 minus 330 degree is equal to 50 degree. This is the solution. Okay, observe this one. Angle R plus angle S is equal to 180 because SP parallel to RQ. Therefore, 90 plus angle S is equal to 180. Angle S is equal to 180 minus 90. Okay, therefore, angle S is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, angle P plus Q plus R plus S is equal to 360 degrees because the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360. Therefore, angle P plus angle Q is 130 plus 90 plus 90 is equal to 360. We had angle P plus 130 plus 90 plus 90, that is equal to 180 plus 130, that is equal to 310 degree is equal to 360 degree. Angle P is equal to 360 minus 310 degree is equal to 50 degree. Next, to exercise 4.4, state whether true or false. State whether true or false. First one question, students, all rectangles are squares. Second one, all rhombuses are parallelograms. Third one, all squares and rhombuses and also rectangles. All squares are not parallelograms. Next to all kites are rhombuses. Next one is all rhombuses are kites. Next one is all parallelograms are trapeziums. Next one is all squares are trapeziums. Okay, observe this one. All these true or false. First one is, it is true or false. First one is false because since squares have all sides are equal. Since squares have all sides are equal. Second one is true because Since in a rhombus, opposite angles are equal and diagonals intersect at midpoint. Third one is true since squares have the same property of a rhombus but not a rectangle. Okay, fourth one is false because since all squares have the same property of a parallelogram. This all squares are the same property of a parallelogram. Okay, fifth one is false since all kites do not have equal sides. Since all kites do not have equal sides. Okay, next one is true since all rhombus have equal sides and diagonals bisect each other. Since all rhombus and have equal sides and diagonals bisect each other. Next one is true since trapezium have only two one pair parallel sides. Since trapezium have only two parallel sides. Next, eighth one is true because since all squares also have one pair of parallel lines. One pair of parallel lines. Next, second question, students. Identify all the quadrilaterals that have four sides of equal length, four right angles. First one is four sides of a equal length are square. Four sides of equal length are square rhombus. Square and rhombus having four sides are equal length. Okay, second one is four right angles. The four right angles. The square is having four right angles, rectangle is also having four right angles. Okay, next third one question. Explain how a square is a quadrilateral, a parallelogram, a rhombus, and a rectangle. And a rectangle. Okay, a quadrilateral. A square is a quadrilateral. It is have four unequal sides. Square is a quadrilateral because it has four unequal sides. Okay, next a parallelogram. Okay, next parallelogram. A square is a parallelogram since it contains both pair of opposite sides equal. A square is a parallelogram since contains both pair of opposite sides are equal. Next third one is rhombus. Okay, a square is already a rhombus since it has four equal sides and the diagonals bisect perpendicularly each other. Square is a rhombus because since it has four equal sides and diagonals bisect perpendicularly each other. Next to last one is a rectangle. Square is a rectangle because since it has opposite sides are equal and all angles are equal and 90 degree. Square is a rectangle since it has opposite sides are equal and all angles are equal and 90 degree. Name the quadrilateral whose diagonals bisect each other or perpendicular bisector of each other are equal. Okay, name the quadrilaterals whose diagonals. First one is the diagonals bisect each other. First one is the diagonal bisect each other or parallelograms, rectangle, square and rhombus. The diagonals are bisect each other in parallelogram, rectangle, square and rhombus. Explain why a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral. Rectangle is called convex quadrilateral because a rectangle is a convex quadrilateral since its vertex raised and of its diagonal lie in its interior. Therefore, it is called as a rectangle is called as a convex quadrilateral because rectangle is a convex quadrilateral since its vertex raised and of its diagonals lie in its interior region. Therefore, a rectangle is called as a convex quadrilateral. Okay, second one is diagonals are bisect perpendicularly, squares are square and rhombus, diagonals are equal in square and rectangle. So last one question of this chapter is ABC is a right angle triangle and O is the midpoint of a side opposite to the right angle. Explain why O is equidistant from A, B and C, the dotted lines are drawn additionally to the help of U. Okay, ABC is a ABC is a right angle triangle. O is the midpoint of say side AC. Okay, explain O is the equidistance from A and BC. Okay, here we consider as since two right angles make a rectangle where O is equidistance of point from A, B, C and D, because O is the midpoint of the two diagonals of a rectangle. Since AC and BD, two equal diagonals, intersect at midpoint, so O is the midpoint which is equidistant from A, B, C and D. Okay, students, this video is completed. You have to write watching the video, after that one notes. That's enough. The understanding the quadrilaterals is finished today. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲೇಟರಲ್ ಲೆಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್ಡ್ ಟುಡೇ. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಏನು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ ಈ 3ನೇ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲೇಟರಲ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಇದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನೀವುಗಳು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನಾನು ಹೇಗೆ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಒನ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನೋ ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕೂಡ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟನ್ನು ಈ ವೀಕಲ್ಲೇ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ನೋಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಫಾರ್ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ.